Hello, YouTube family, and welcome to another episode of This and That. Yes, it is your boy Rosie, your soon-to-be #1 YouTube host. All right, family, if you're new to the channel, like I said, my name is Roselle. I am originally from Cairo, Georgia. I live here in Lake Charles or Westlake, Louisiana, and I recently went on a trip to my hometown of Cairo to celebrate my and my cousin's 60th birthday. Thank you. All right, family. Along the way, I picked up some pork chops. No, I take that back. Steaks. They're a bit cheaper in Georgia. I don't know, the small southern towns seem to do a little better with that kind of thing. I have been working in the house. If you've been around the channel, you know that we're in the middle of a huge renovation on the downstairs portion of the house. I came back. I wanted some sense of normalcy, so I started to move stuff around, put things in the cabinets. You may have not have seen the latest update on the house, but it's coming along nicely. With that being said, I am tired. I've been doing yard work, the whole 9 yards. I am tired, I'm sweaty, and I'm hungry. So we're going at the back of the Jeep, and we're going to pull out our frying pan, our cook stove, and we're about to cook 2 of those steaks. Cooking one for me, one for Lady Red. She doesn't eat that much, so she'll probably eat one or half of hers now, and she'll probably eat the other half at work. So we're going to set up our cook stove. Got a little bit of gas left in here. I think it's enough to get the job done. If not, we always have backup. All right, family, before we get started, let's take care of one small issue. Right here in the Jeep, if y'all can see back in that corner, I have a pegboard attached to my kitchen, built by my neighbor. On here, you can buy these from Lowe's, and they're basically, I think, for screws and tools, but I use mine for a salt and pepper shaker. When I am cooking, let's move y'all back just a hair. All right, when I'm cooking, I take this, I open it up, and I try to sprinkle an even amount of salt and pepper. That's getting difficult. So let's fix that. While I was in Georgia, I bought a small drill to keep in the Jeep, but I'm going to use my larger drill. We're going to use a 7. Let's use a 9/64 drill bit in my little Hyper Touch kit I bought from Walmart. We're going to take that lid and we're going to drill about 8-10 holes in this thing so we can use it as a shaker and not have to open it and distribute that salt and pepper unevenly. All right, fam. We'll take us some paper towel and just wipe that down. Make sure there's no shavings in there. Voila. All right, fam, we'll go ahead and get set up. Let me get y'all back in position so y'all can see that pretty face, that pretty 60-year-old face. Yeah, baby. All right, let's go ahead and we got our frying pan. Now, let's go ahead and fire this baby up. Yeah. It's threatening rain, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get this underway and get it done as quick as possible. Let's pour a little oil in here. And once again, if you're new to the channel, where you saw me get that oil from is actually my spice rack. And I have a shower curtain across the top of the Jeep, and I have bicycle cup holders attached to it, about 7 of them, and I keep my spices that I use on a regular basis up there. All right, let's go ahead and drop steak number 1 in. I'm gonna go ahead and season this side liberally. Oh, That works like a champ, y'all. Woo-hoo. Think I'll buy me a couple of more of these. One for, say, paprika. I like to use celery salt and perhaps my Tony Satcher, and I can eliminate some of those bicycle holders. All right, fam, let's grab our tongs. Once again, if you've been around the channel for a while, I think I broke these out in Georgia, and so far so good. You can see a little bit of deterioration right in here. They're cheap, $5 from Walmart, but they're gonna last me a couple of months at least. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these now and season the other side, and I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, family, unless y'all are real new to the channel, you know that this is basically my favorite cooking setup. I love what I created in the Jeep. I love the camp in the Jeep, travel in the Jeep, sleep in the Jeep, cook in the Jeep, edit videos in the Jeep. This is my baby. It had to go to the shop a couple of times, and I was sick because I had to let it stay. I had to be away from it for 3 or more days. But all right, family, well, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna let this steak do its thing, and I will catch y'all in the next segment. Stay tuned. All right, fam, the steak has been cooking on this side for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. They're rather thick steak, so let's go ahead and flip this baby and let her do her 5 minutes on the other side. Look at that, fam. Oh, look at that crust. All right, let's see if we got some butter in the Apocool refrigerator, and we're gonna start slathering that baby with a little butter. Man, it is so nice to have everything you need right here at your disposal. I love my setup. I think we'll add just a little bit of onion, chopped green onions by Zatarain. All right, family, we're gonna continue to baste this thing with that butter on this side for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna flip her over and we're gonna baste it on the other side with butter for a few minutes, and we're gonna call this one done. And this is gonna be Lady Red, and then I'm gonna repeat the cycle on mine, but mine is not gonna take quite as long because I don't like my steaks well done. I am rare, but I like my steaks rare. Yeah, baby. All right, family, y'all stick around. We'll be right back. All right, fam, Lady Red steak appears to be done. So we're gonna go ahead and plate it. I'm gonna go ahead and put mine through the same process. And then I think I got some potatoes, some old Ryder or something potato type mix in the refrigerator, my Apocool. So we're gonna see what we got in there. We may dump it in the same potion, but if my steak doesn't burn it too much with that butter in there. So y'all stick around and I'll let you see the end result. We're gonna go ahead and plate Lady Red steak, take it to the RB and put it in the microwave so when she wakes up, she'll have a steak ready to go. All right, family, stick around. All right, fam, the wind has picked up a little bit out here, so we're gonna go ahead and make quick work of this. On the instructions, it says to, in a 12-inch skillet over medium to high heat, take the frozen hash browns, put them in, and cover them. And they're supposed to cook a half a bag. It's supposed to cook 7 to 11 minutes, turning every 2 to 3 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and put maybe a quarter bag in there, and with my steak, and let's see what happens. All right, fam. If you're not new to the channel, you know that I have 2 tables. When my friend Myron, my neighbor, built my kitchen, I had him build a table here in the bottom of the kitchen. This is one of those fajita frying pan things that go underneath to protect the heat. Since I have limited space in the Jeep, I use that for a plate. So we're gonna go ahead and plate that steak, and those potatoes, they're being real stubborn right now. They're being slow to cook, so I think if I pull the steak and dedicate that frying pan just to those potatoes, they'll cook faster. All right, family, stand by. Holy moly. All right, fam, I sampled those potatoes. They are starting to break down now, but they're gonna need a little bit of salt and pepper for my special salt and pepper shake. Man, I love my brain. All right, family, let's find a knife. Where's my big knife? Y'all stand by. Let me find my knife. All right, family, I apologize. The potatoes aren't ready, but Big Daddy's hungry. And as luck would have it, as soon as I finished Lady Red steak, I guess Fitzgerald smelled it from the house. He must have started moving around and woke her up. She walked right out, and I was able to hand her her steak as soon as I pulled it out. All right, family, so without further ado, let's go ahead and sample this steak. That's the fatty part. I'll say that for off camera. Family, just like I like it, medium. Slap your mama. That is delicious. Mm, 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 mm. And that skillet holder, man, that makes the perfect steak plate. Damn, sometimes I amaze myself. All right, family, I've held y'all long enough. Just wanted to incorporate, especially the newcomers. I've done several videos on my Jeep setup, but they all come out too long. So I got to figure a way to break it down so it's not a 30-minute video, because I have over 50 either changes or adaptations to the Jeep. So I kind of want to do this steak in the Jeep to kind of introduce some of the newcomers to my setup. But I promise you, I'm coming with the video all about the Jeep, how I can live out of it, play out of it, work out of it. Family, if y'all enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give your boy a thumbs up, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my.